Michelle, Southern Decadence is back after missing the past 3 years because of COVID. Now, the annual event held over Labor Day weekend by the gay and lesbian community and the French Quarter has kicked off. And Sam Winstrom is looking at the history of Southern Decadence. Sam, this is the 50th year, a very big year of the event.
That's right. It is a huge year for Southern Decadence right now, and this has become one of the biggest LGBTQ plus parties in the country. The French Quarter has really come alive right now, but if you can believe it, 50 years ago, Southern Decadence was just a house party, but obviously it was a really good one.
50 years ago, away from the crowds and the music on Bourbon Street, Southern Decadence had its humble beginning.
In 1972, there were a very tight-knit, close group of friends who lived in the Treme and decided to have an end-of-the-summer party.
The next year, they threw their first parade, a bar crawl, from what was then Matassa's Bar back to the house party. Today, a plaque is all that's left of where those first parties took place. And while the event has certainly grown, at its core, it's very similar to what was happening 50 years ago.
It is a celebration of friendship and, more recently, hedonism.
And if you think there are some sights to see now, imagine what people thought 50 years ago.
They would often terrorize unsuspecting tourists. I mean, if you're Harry and Edna from Wichita and you see a bunch of bearded guys in drag, drunk, carrying on, this is not what you see in Wichita.
Since 1981, the parade has kicked off with a toast at the Golden Lantern on Royal Street. That's where you can find this year's Grand Marshal.
My name is Ricky Redd. I'm the current reigning Southern Decadence Grand Marshal.
After COVID-19 and Hurricane Ida canceled 3 Decadence parades, Ricky Redd and Danny Girl were honored with the title of Grand Marshal for the 50th anniversary.
That's 50 years of what started as a house party grew into where it is today. I mean, it's phenomenal.
And like the Grand Marshals before her, Ricky welcomes everyone to come out to the parade Sunday.
We don't care what color you are, purple, green, yellow, blue. It's open to all walks of life.
And while 50 years is a long time, it's not a lifetime. Some of the original members who made that march through the French Quarter can still be found outside the Golden Lantern on Sunday.
They're just sitting there beholding it all, probably thinking, my God, what have we done? But I can tell you they're very proud of what Decadence has become. They're a little concerned that it's too money-oriented, but they're happy. They're happy with what they started.
Now today, Decadence is one of the biggest annual events in New Orleans. And tourism leaders tell me that this year, when you combine it with LSU's home opener in the Superdome, the city could see around $200 million in revenue in just this weekend alone. Reporting live from the French Quarter, Sam Winstrom, Eyewitness News.
It's certainly going to be a very busy and fun weekend this weekend. I love to see it. Sam, thank you so much.